Well, we're here today. I had to switch spreaders. We got some chicken houses to clean out. Our neighbor that we farm his land, he just got his chickens out, so he wants to crust them. So we're here with the other spreader. Got my brother waiting. Told us to be here 8 o'clock sharp. So we're a couple minutes early. So we're just waiting. Just waiting for him. Trying to get some stuff done today, get some more ground covered. There was a lot of frost on the ground this morning. I was surprised. I thought it was starting to warm up. Now all of a sudden it's gotten cold again. I guess it'll warm up when the sun comes up, but let's hope all this frost and everything starts going away. Still got a lot of wheat to spray. And we get this right here done. Then I got the other stuff spread, but getting at it one day at a time. Try and get it done. Brother's jamming again. Oh, he just caught me. Oh shit, my brother's got the head bobbing going. Oh, he's shaking his head now. I don't know if he's looking at Facebook or listening to music. Maybe he's listening to music and then he turns bobbing his head and then he's looking at something against Trump and he shakes his head no. He's eating now already this morning. Got the chips broke out. Look, he's jamming. Stop now. He's scrolling through Facebook, I guess. Me and Mr. Kurt over here loading. Trying to get him drumming. I'm trying to get him drumming and bobbing his head. He listens to that. He's listening to heavy metal. He gets his hands and everything beating and banging in there. He's a rock star. He's a tractor star is what he is. That's what his new YouTube should be. Tractor star. He's a rock star, tractor star. Oh, he's not doing it now. I'll get him. I'm gonna get him. Brother, I got the camera up too late. He's rolling. Well, while we're sitting here waiting, what's everybody think about the virus so far? They said there's been more deaths in Chicago over people getting shot than there has been from the virus. So, but I had to go to 3 Walmarts because they were completely out of the whole bread. I mean, the whole bread, not just like your square bread. I mean, every type of bread was out. What else was it? All the meat thing, all the way down was out. And 2 of them, one of them did have stuff. The Pokemoke had stuff. All the toilet paper and the paper towels were completely going. Of course, I can't figure out, like, if the world's coming to an end, I can find a way to wipe my butt. But I definitely want to try to get food before I worry about toilet paper. I guess toothpaste would be important too, so you can keep your teeth brushed. But they had plenty of that. But it's just crazy. And they said Miss Eastern Shore Farmer, she's from Ohio, and her dad called and said it's horrible up there. And then her daughter called and said that they got people up there fighting in Mount Vernon and stealing stuff. And you know, I don't know if that's because people just find a way to try to get stuff for free and during a time like this, or if they're just, you know, really scared something's going to happen. But I don't know. We're not in a high populated area here, so they can have all that shit up in them cities and all that stuff. Just have to see how it all goes. But I still don't think it's that. They said on the news day that 150 million people are supposed to be, they think is going to be infected with it by the time the virus is over with. They have done half the population. That's crazy. Like I say, all the schools are shut down. They probably won't even open the schools up. I know here in Snow Hill it's 2 weeks. And I know in a lot of places in Ohio it's 3 weeks. I heard in New York it's I think they're talking about just ending the school year for the whole year. So, you know damn well these kids ain't gonna stay home. They're gonna be out on the streets and gathering in groups, so they ain't solving no problems, at least in school. They're in a confined area, and I don't know. It don't make no sense. I still think it's just a ploy to hurt the stock market. I mean, after these trade deals were signed, it's funny how all of a sudden China, this stuff happened, and the price of everything is going down, the stock market's going way down, and they're trying to use it as a political thing. The Democrats are to hurt Trump, but it ain't Trump's fault. I mean, Trump's trying to do everything he can now to help the country. They're mad because he stopped letting people fly in. That would have been the first thing I did, was let all these people, I don't care if you're an American or not. If your ass was in China, you ain't coming back to the United States until you get better. When you get better and get cured of it, then you can come back. But until then, I'm sorry. I mean, that's how we get all this exposure over here, is because they keep letting the dumbasses in. If you want to be a dumbass and go fly to China, keep your ass in China. That's how I figure. But they always try to use that. Now it's turned into some dumb political thing. It's just stupid. It gets on my nerves. The country can't work together. This country would be better off if the Democrats would just work with Trump, like with the trade deals. It took all them months because China saw that the Democrats were fighting Trump, so they're like, why do we got to try to hurry up and get a trade deal done? They're going to just fight him anyway, so they could just prolong it as much as they could. But it would have made sense, and they gave them time to create this, if that's what they did, as a weapon. But it'd been better off if the Democrats would just stop being assholes and giving all our tax money away to people that don't want to work. I mean, we're out here working. Let everybody else work. I'm tired of these government handouts. If you don't use my tax money for the military or roads, then obviously you don't need it. I want the shit back. I want to stop paying all these high taxes. I got my own family to take care of. You know, we need to buy stuff too. Equipment and everything to keep going. And then, like with that coronavirus bill they tried to pass, like 8-some billion, they put all these hidden agendas in there about trying to pay everybody to not do nothing and trying to get the immigration. They like slid them in there. And it's just stupid. You can't never just do what's right. That's the problem. Like when I got out of the volunteer fire company here, I was a fireman. You know, if we needed something that cost $5,000, they wouldn't buy it. But they go buy something that costs $500,000 when they didn't need it because it ain't their money. They wanted to spend. It's easy when it's not your money. Shit that you need, the government won't pay for, but the shit that you don't need, they'll be the first one to give it away. To my nerves. Anyway, that's just my little rant for today. While we're sitting here waiting. It's the most boring job ever, is getting, when they cross out a chicken house. It takes forever. But it's part of it. I could probably be spraying wheat. My brother could handle both of these tractors, but we'll get them both done. Get this shit done, then we won't have to do it for a while. I don't know. Got a couple farms that it goes on anyway, trying to finish them out, so. Anyway, alright, well. If you like the video, subscribe, it's free. Give me a thumbs up. If not, you just have to stop watching. Right now, until we get doing more tillage and planting, this is what it is. Boring farm life. I wouldn't trade it for nothing now.